What was the most random thing your girlfriend said to you in the middle of intimacy? My girlfriend somewhat randomly ended our 6-year relationship the other day. Admittedly, I felt that there was a little disconnect in the past few months. However, I figured it was just temporary and nothing that couldn't be figured out. I had no idea we would end up here. I was planning on proposing in the near future. We were also supposed to be moving in together in the next few months. One night, we were out drinking with friends. Seemingly, things were fine. Upon our return home, we began the deed. I can confidently say I am not one to rush to the end. I am also more than willing to do things other than the usual stuff. However, oddly enough, it felt like my girlfriend lately rushes through to the end, and immediately goes to the usual position we do. Lately, in any position besides the one where I am in charge, she says, "It hurts." My assumption would be that it's because I did not take enough time to pleasure her at the beginning. But, when I've asked about it, she says she can't really explain it. With that information, I basically have been sticking to our usual position. However, it's definitely not my first choice. Since alcohol was involved, it did take a little longer than usual for me to finish. When I went to adjust positions, we just abruptly stopped. She said, "This isn't good. Our intimacy isn't good." I was obviously stunned by this. She went on to say that she hadn't been enjoying things for months. She said she loved me so much that she just tried to ignore it. But with the alcohol, she just blurted it all out. Then she gave me everyone's favorite line, "It's not you. I think it's just me." She knew I would listen to her if only she told me she did not like some of the things I did in bed. I think that's why I am so upset about this. It's so abrupt, especially considering I was planning on marrying this woman. The next day, we had a sober conversation. She said she's been so upset about this for months, because she didn't want to lose me. She knew that this conversation could potentially end our relationship. She was trying to put it out of her head. She stated that she loved me enough, that she was okay with accepting the fact that we would not have a great time in bed for life. I said that this was something we should definitely be talking about. I really consider myself a pleaser. There's no way I'd be able to comfortably proceed with our relationship, knowing she isn't enjoying our intimacy at all. She said that lately, she had been having some doubts. However, she wasn't sure if she would ever find someone she loved as much as me. She said she was starting to see me more as a friend than a partner. That stung. It's especially confusing because she also stated how attractive she thinks I am. I'd almost rather her say she's not attracted to me anymore. I think that would be easier to accept. At one point, I did say, "We've been together for 6 years. Our intimacy couldn't have been bad that entire time, could it?" She agreed that it wasn't bad the entire time. With that, I honestly have no idea what happened. I never asked because it felt rude. Maybe it was a hormonal thing due to her birth control. She's been on it a while, so who knows if the timing makes sense. While we were both talking, it didn't really feel like either of us had any idea how to fix our relationship. I have been replaying the past few years of our relationship. I just don't get it.